Hey everyone, welcome back to the second video in this week's module, and I want to talk about social media mining and all the data that we provide to social networks and how that can then be used to tailor content strategies and an overall social strategy. So the first question is, what is social media mining? And this is a very fancy definition that says it's the process of representing, analyzing, and extracting actionable patterns from social media data. It's the task of mining user-generated content with social relations. In other words, it's taking what people provide to you via social and then using it as a brand or as a journalist, using it to your advantage in terms of either correcting your strategy or forming your strategy moving forward. And you might think, well, I don't provide a lot of data to social networks, so I'm in the clear in terms of this. And I don't think it even necessarily has to be a negative. This If you're using social in a certain way, can be a positive thing when you talk about a tailored environment for you in terms of how brands see you. So kind of depends on where you fall in the privacy versus data realm of things, but who you have as friends is a bit of data that people that can use. The number of pages you like, the types of pages you like, the types of content you interact with. That's just on Facebook. So here are some of the numbers. Every minute, there are 510 comments on Facebook, 293,000 status updates, 136,000 photos uploaded. This is a very famous statistic that every 60 seconds on YouTube, there are 300 hours of video uploaded, 350,000 tweets in every minute, and 527,000, almost 528,000 snaps shared every 60 seconds on Snapchat. So we are simply by our actions providing a lot of data to be able to be mined or scraped in terms of how brands or marketers can then use that to form strategies. So what does all that mean? It means we have a lot of data to choose from. And social networks are getting better and better in terms of being able to then turn that data into something that could actually help marketers or help advertisers rather than not be able to digest it, which is one of the problems with data sometimes is you get it and it takes more work to actually figure out what is in the data than you might get out of it. So this is from a blog that says most brands only start tracking consumer behavior once they visit a website or purchase something in store. But with this social data, we can actually start having a customer experience for someone before they even know or before they may even think about becoming a customer of yours. So it's about targeting potential customers early in that process by using this social data. And here's a lot of the way this happens. So I'm going to use Facebook as examples because Facebook has mastered this in a way that not many or no other social network has. So when you go in to do advertising, or do any type of Facebook ads, this is the first screen that you see. You can pinpoint down to a city, you can pinpoint down to a mile range, you can pinpoint down to a zip code, a DMA, a specific address even. So Facebook has all this information that it can provide to marketers. I mean, you obviously aren't going to get addresses, but you will then be targeted. Your ads will be targeted to people in that specific area. We have age information, we have gender, we have languages that they speak, and if you see that more demographics button, that's where it really starts getting down to very specific things. So based on purely on information that you've provided to Facebook, it can know whether you're married or not. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? It can know whether you're a homeowner or a renter based on the types of pages that you like and the types of content that you post. It knows what your interests are. So what types of pages do you like? Do you say that you're from Texas State University? Well, then you might be interested in other Texas State pages. Again, all of these interests. Do you like hiking like I do? Do you like travel? Do you travel a lot? Again, this is all data that Facebook has and can provide to marketers in terms of honing in on a very specific person that you're looking for. But wait, there's more. Data can also affect post performance. Or data from post performance can affect our strategy. So here's a look at some of the analytics you get from Facebook in terms of how post actually did. So you can see on the left-hand side, that's the type of post. Was it a link? Was it an image? Was it a video? So you have that. Targeting the globe means it went out to everyone. You can also, brands of a certain size can target specific audiences with their posts. And then you get the reach. That's how many eyeballs did it make into the news feed. Engagement is likes, clicks, shares, comments, all of those. And of course, Facebook is always very happy to have you boost a post, meaning you're putting in a couple dollars to get that in front of my eyeballs. Data also show you when your audience is online. So this is part of the analytics package that you'll get from Facebook. Not only do you see the times that people were around per day, so you can see there our audience is pretty spread out over the week. Monday is a peak day. Saturday is the lowest day, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Saturday is the lowest day, which that makes sense if you think about it. But more importantly, it also shows you when the audience is online or using Facebook. So you can see here, 9 o'clock, actually 8 o'clock is probably the peak time. So that might affect when you post your content. Are you posting solely at 8 o'clock in the morning? That means you might want to make some posts later in the night, especially on Twitter, when you can control exactly when someone is going to see your content. Again, because of Facebook's algorithm, Facebook kind of controls when what part of your audience would see that post. But if you're posting at night or you're posting solely in the morning, it might want to maybe push that back a couple hours or push it to late in the afternoon when you have a better chance of more eyeballs being able to see it. Demographic information is also provided to you, so you'll not only get the breakdown between men and women of your fans, you'll get age group information, you'll know where they're from, what city they're from, what language they speak. This is all information that can be mined from Facebook. And then there's personal preferences. So that's not just surveys, which might be what we think of in terms of personal preferences, but again, what pages do you like? So if Facebook was looking at my profile, they would know I'm a hiker and I'm a traveler because of the specific pages that I like, and that's information that might be valuable to marketers. What types of content do you click like on, or what types of content do you share? Again, that's personal preferences. What type of stuff do you buy from social? Do the ads work? And therefore, those are personal preferences. So there's a lot of information about you that you are providing to Facebook, probably without even thinking about it. And so saying all this, it might cause you to want to beat your phone to death and be scared of this type of stuff. From a personal standpoint, I can't control any of that. I mean, Facebook controls the rules. It's a free platform that no one has to use. Or any other social network, but I would tend to side on the err on the side of optimism in terms of I appreciate the more tailored experience with that. In fact, just this week I bought 2 things that popped up in Facebook newsfeed ads. So obviously the ads work with me. I might just be a sucker when it comes to that. But I would prefer that than the Hulu way of just spitting out any ad it has because of limited inventory. So yeah, I admit some of it's a little creepy that we can know that much information. But again, this is all data that we're providing to Facebook free of charge of our own volition. Facebook isn't doing anything nefarious to get this information. So know that moving forward. One more video in this module, and then we'll wrap it up for the week.